I was birthed out of the womb of triple darkness, baptized in the river of pain and melody. I walk the earth with only my shadow to keep me company, and these arms like tree branches, these hands strong as oak trees, strong enough, brave enough. They wouldn't allow me to display my full capabilities. They rejected me. How could they? Legs as strong as oak trees, arched back like the beginning of a sunrise, and hips raised like mountains after an earthquake. It was love that fled from me, hands strong enough, but not strong enough to hold on to you. My dear little peanut. I didn't realize there had been 13 nannies in 8 years coming in and out of your life like swinging doors. You were so adorable. Remember how we used to get all dressed up and go to the photo shoots and all of the trips all over the world? We were stunning. It wasn't so terrible, the life I tried to give you, was it? I remember how we used to go with your father and he would bounce you on his knee and we would... I miss Andy. I miss being married. I wanted to marry again, but that fled from me too. I love to love, I love to be loved, but love escaped me every time. I love to laugh, but somehow laughter became my past and escaped only to be in my mind. Freedom to just be, loving, touching. I practiced for days and days and hours and hours and hours and hours, and they wanted me dead. I know they did. They wanted to keep me quiet. I know they did. They tried to break me. I know they did. They were envious of me. I know they were. They looked like you and me, you know. And all along I thought the devil was dressed in a red suit and wore that damn staff, but all along he looked just like you and me. I sacrificed so much. Will you remember me? Or will I be immortalized through show tunes or commercials or bubblegum wrappers or something odd like that? Many of my friends are gone now. James Baldwin. He was like a brother to me, you know. He was so fiery and eloquent. I like that about him. Langston. Oh, Langston. There was a lot of weight on our shoulders, you know. Carmichael, gone. Malcolm, gone. Martin. I feel so out of place in this space. Sometimes it gets heavy, man. Are there any artists out there? Listen. Listen closely. There's no purpose for us, so far as I'm concerned, except to reflect the times. the situations that surround us, and to say the things that millions of people would like to say, but can't. That's the duty of an artist, you know. And if you're lucky, you'll leave behind a legacy. And when you're gone, you'll also live on. That's people like Billie Holiday. I hope I'm that lucky. My greatest desire is to be remembered as a diva, one who never compromised on how she felt about race or the world around me. I never liked that stinking show business, but I did love being on stage. I've never been paid for all of the royalties for all of my songs. And people say I was difficult, temperamental, demanding even. Well, I may have been all of those things, but I was always Nina. You always knew if you were my friend. And if I loved you, I did love you. Maybe you came second to my music, but I truly did love you. Maybe I didn't show you the way you needed to be shown, but I hope I didn't hurt you too much in my efforts to live the best me that I knew how. I sang, I wrote, I played just so I could breathe. And so that I could put a spell on you. I put a spell on you because